Here we go.
Welcome. This is the Clear Creek History Park and the Pierce Helps Cabin. And today, the purpose of this is to show you what it was like in the 1800s to do laundry. So we might think of this today as kind of a simple act. We just put it in the washer and put it in the dryer and it's good to go. But back then it took a lot more work. So are you interested in learning today? Okay. So I got my washboard here. That's ready to go. That's for scrubbing clothes. I just got some water over there from the pump because that's where we got it. And today we're going to be using a substance called lye soap. Feel that?
Wow.
Yeah, it's very kind of rough on the clothes. They made it themselves out of lard, so they would just take it from pigs. And they would take the lard, they put lye in it. It would also, the third ingredient they say is tough work. So it would take a long time to kind of stir it on the stove and make sure it had the right concentration of lard and lye and other materials. So they only washed their clothes about once a month, if that, because it was pretty tough on the clothing. So when my clothes got pretty dirty, after a month, I only had about 3 kind of outfits, one for for church, one for working on the farm, and another extra pair. So I don't have too many clothes. So it usually happened on Mondays because Sunday was church day, and after church their clothes were dirty, and so they needed to wash them. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get it wet first. I'm going to have you do that. Be so kind. Thank you.
So did they just use cold water?
No, we're using cold water today because we can't use it on the wood-burning stove because of the fire ban. But, so they would heat up the water. Okay, so we get the lye in there, kind of some soap. All right, if you will hand me the washboard. Thank you. What you're going to kind of do, just to ensure that you get all the dirt and everything off, is just kind of up, down, and you're going to scrub it. Just like that. So if you want to try that out. Good.
Agitator was doing it, washing machine today.
Yeah, this is the agitator. Good job. Make it nice and clean. Doing good?
They got lye.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Have lard in it.
It has lard, lye, and tough work. So I wouldn't be doing this myself because unless I was a bachelor or my wife was sick, but this would be a duty usually for the kids or for the wife. Good. Okay, it looks pretty scrubbed out there. If you want to take the washboard out for me.
Do I take the lye out?
Uh-huh. Thank you. I'll kind of wring this out. And what we're going to do next is we're going to feed it through.
Ooh, this looks like fun. The ringer.
Yeah. You want to make sure of your fingers here because they can get caught. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go through. So kind of set that up in there. And this should get out a lot of the water.
I'd see how you need more than one person doing this.
Yeah. So yeah, typically, if you had a lot of children, like the Pierce Helps, they had 8 kids, so it was, a lot. You had a lot of help.
Through again?
Sure, we could do it again.
It seemed like then that way. Wouldn't take as long.
Yeah. Okay, so if you want to feed it through right there, be careful with your fingers. So yeah, so it'd be a lot easier having the 8 kids. So this is a pretty easy chore for the kids to do. You don't need, too much supervision. You see all the water just kind of washes out. So this would be a typical way of washing clothes.
And then do you put it in a rinse cycle?
You can rinse it. I think it's pretty rinsed so far. But what we're going to do now, so it's pretty dry, but it's still pretty wet, so we're going to put it on the clothesline. Do you still use a clothesline today?
Sometimes for
Yeah.
stuff that I hand wash.
Yeah, sometimes they would use. Sometimes people still like to use the clotheslines today. So this is a pretty typical clothesline. And what we're going to do, we're going to take these, kind of just pinch them on the clothesline, and hang them out to dry. And so that's what they would usually do. Wait a couple hours, make it dry, and then put it away, and it's ready to go. So thank you for helping me today. I hope you learned something about pioneer history.
Oh, it's interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.